Welcome to The Explainer. You know that feeling when you've been scrolling on your phone for who knows an hour and you just feel drained, even though you haven't moved an inch? Well, today we're diving into a chapter that has a really wild take on that feeling. It suggests there's a hidden battle being fought, not for land or for money, but for your attention and for the incredible creative energy that comes with it. So the story kicks off with this really powerful warning from Evan, the creator of this world. He gave his people this amazing gift, the power to create just by thinking. A paradise, right? But as he says, their strong emotions nearly rip the world apart. Right from the get-go, we're in a world where feelings can literally break reality. The stakes are incredibly high. So how does a perfect world built on creativity just fall apart? Well, according to the source, it all starts when simple wants twist into things like jealousy and fear. That pure creative power gets hijacked. Instead of building a beautiful world together, people start using that exact same power to try and control each other. At the heart of this whole mess are two totally different kinds of energy. On one side, you've got pure light. That's the good stuff, the creator's source. It's super powerful, but you need focus and, good intentions to use it. But then there's the other stuff, slime. It's basically a toxic goo made from negative emotions. And the scary part? It's described as a quick and easy power source, but it corrupts absolutely everything it touches. So who exactly is benefiting from all this slime? Well, the chapter introduces these beings it calls the fallen angels. Now, they were originally made to help out, but they found a loophole. They figured out they could actually feed on the dark energy from human negativity. They can't force anyone to do anything, free will is still a thing, but they can whisper suggestions, ideas of power, cruelty, basically farming humans for the energy they crave. The whole situation got so bad, so catastrophic, that the creator Evan had to do something drastic. He literally had to rewrite the laws of physics in his world. He put in a kind of time delay. So now, instead of their angry thoughts instantly shattering reality, all that collective emotional junk builds up slowly, until it eventually gets released as storms and earthquakes. It's a physical purge of all their psychic pollution. Okay, and this is where it gets really interesting, because this dream world isn't just some fantasy story. The chapter uses it as a direct metaphor for our own reality. It's arguing that this exact same spiritual war for energy is happening to us right now, but it's disguised. It's hidden in what it calls the fog of modern life, a constant battle for your attention. And what's the main weapon in this modern-day battle? Well, according to this source, it's this number right here, 4 to 6 hours. That's how much time the average kid spends staring at a screen every single day. The chapter doesn't see this as just wasted time. It frames it as a deliberate strategy to keep us all distracted and totally disconnected from our own inner power. And that brings us to the core question, doesn't it? During all that time, are we even present in our own lives? Are we aware of ourselves? Or are we just passive passengers inside somebody else's story? The source suggests we're constantly being fed these narratives of conflict and drama, which keeps us so busy we forget to create our own reality. Then a character named Rev has this huge light bulb moment that just connects all the dots. He realizes the dark side, or whatever you want to call it, doesn't need real wars anymore. Like the quote says, they just need us addicted to the fake ones. Think about it. By dying 1,000 times in a video game and just hitting reset, we're being conditioned to think our energy and our actions don't really matter. So the bottom line is this. The war being described here isn't fought with bombs and bullets. It's a quiet, constant battle for your focus. Your attention is the ultimate prize, because the chapter argues that wherever your attention goes, your creative energy flows right along with it. But hey, it's not all doom and gloom. The story introduces a resistance, a network of kids who are just tired of feeling so disconnected. They decide to fight back. But not with fists or weapons. They have a whole different toolkit, one designed for this war of energy and attention. These so-called light warriors are operating on a completely different level. Their weapons are things like focused thought and pure intention. As you can see here, they visualize shields of light to protect themselves and swords to literally cut away negative energy. They're learning to see this hidden world and are working together every day to clear out all that psychic slime. Now, this next part is absolutely crucial to understanding how they think. Their philosophy is right here. They don't attack people, they target the shadows clinging to people. Their goal isn't to defeat a person, it's to help free that person from the parasitic energies that are influencing them from behind the scenes. It's a huge distinction. So all of this, The light, the slime, the warriors, it all builds toward one final, really powerful concept about how we're all connected. The chapter suggests that our relationships aren't just social or emotional. They are actual, tangible, energetic connections. It calls these connections strands of light. It's this idea of an invisible web that links every single one of us, anchored right in the heart. Thick, bright cords connect you to the people you love most, and thinner strands connect you to basically anyone you give your attention to. So from this point of view, loving someone is literally sending them your energy. And one of the characters, Abby, puts this into a really modern context. Just imagine a celebrity with millions of fans. That's millions of those little strands of attention, millions of people's energy, all pouring into one single person. That might be what gives them that shine, that charisma, but it also makes you wonder, is that really the best use of all our collective energy? And so the chapter leaves us right here with this very personal question. If this energetic web is real, if our attention literally forges connections, then our choices become unbelievably important. So maybe take a look at who you follow, what you watch, what you think about, and just ask yourself, who are you plugging into?